His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, and the Chief of Army Staff.
We appreciate the efforts of the Nigerian Army keeping peace in Benue Valley. Benue is an agrarian people and state, and farming is our mainstay. The most fertile parts of the Benue Valley within the state particularly are still inaccessible to farmers due to the threats of bandits and violence from armed herders. Not at least 2 to 5 or more people are killed every week as a result of violence from these gangs and groups. The 401 Special Force Brigade are trying their best with their deployments to remain on the main roads a number of times while killings continue to take place in the hinterland. They are also hampered by insufficient manpower, the APCs and patrol vehicles. Sir, our prayer to you is for the forward operation bases to be established while hoping that a full-fledged battalion can be established at Ugbema. Our second prayer is for the 401 Special Force Brigade and Operation Wire Stroke be provided with additional manpower and armored/patrol vehicles to improve their reach. As a government, we are willing to provide good shelters for the forward operation bases and some logistics. It is our hope that although you may be stretched, but you make Benue quite special because of our uniqueness in the crisis-ridden effects and attacks we've been receiving. Some local governments in Benue State also share boundary with the Cameroon, and threats from across the board, as well as the discovery of solid minerals in those areas and local governments, it's likely to exacerbate the security situation in those areas.
Your Excellency, I want to sincerely appreciate you and the good people of Benue State for being wonderful hosts to Nigerian Army units and formations, for the cooperation and the interventions that you have continued to extend to our formations and the units on the ground. And even before hearing from you, I have the unenviable privilege of having served in Benue for a long time, almost 9 years. And I still have so many friends in Benue. So formally and informally, I get reports from Benue. So I'm not surprised with the kind of prayers that His Excellency has made. We'll do our utmost best to ensure that lasting peace is experienced in Benue State. We will not limit our interventions to only Benue because we know that whatever happens in some states that surround Benue will have impact on Benue. So we are also looking at Nasarawa, we are looking at Taraba, and we will do the needful in this area. We want to prevent that southward migration of armed militia groups and herdsmen so that there will be peace in Benue. The Army Headquarters is in the position to provide additional troops to 401. I will also provide some combat enablers to assist that formation to be more effective in the conduct of its operation. The Nigerian Army Order of Battle is constantly being reviewed to meet the threat posture. We will draw the attention of the Defense Headquarters to the challenges confronting Operation White Stroke. The Army Headquarters has also intervened, have had to induct additional troops sustained by the Army into Operation White Stroke. We will do more to make Operation White Stroke more effective. And I've taken note of the fact that our troops cling to the highway. I know why they have the affinity to stay on the highway. We would discourage that and push them into the hinterland where the people need their presence to engage in farming and other economic activities. I want to enjoin you, Your Excellency, that you impress on the people of Benue State to continue to provide intelligence, information, and other support to the troops to conduct their operations.
The two Prime Minister have made mention of provision of intelligence to supporting the security agencies in that wise. How are you encouraging the people in your state to give that support in terms of providing intelligence?
Yeah, and the education on that, it's already begun very intensively. We've started with the traditional institutions. We have empowered them to ensure that their turf, their terrains are well kept and protected. They know if it is internal, then they must know. If anything comes from the outside, then they would also be the ones to testify. And then we're also taking it to the classrooms, to the schools, and then even to the market square. You know, and the primary message we're giving them is we are the first line of respondents with information. You know, as it is said, when they see something, they should say something, and they should never cover any bad acts.